But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tyler Luke is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That throw by the rookie out of Ohio State, good for a chunk of yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
We've set it down from 37.
Set. 19 Tiger.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Throwing here. Howard. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
70 Lions. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's go.
Trying to sneak with Howard. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got 1st and goal.
Well, that was an old man thing.
For a quarterback. I really put that in the always get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Viking 18. Ready.
Down.
On again.
The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than
Kick him out.
Offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Machine Ali on the return. That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for them from the 31.
31-yard line.
Let's go.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't
Rampy,
work.
and
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
The toss now to Henry. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Flying down the middle with Henry. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
The designed run. Jackson keeping it.
Back up.
He made the stop at the 46-yard line.
That's it.
3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Gotta move
Offense
it.
off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. They give to Henry on the inside handoff.
And 72.
Push straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro
There you go.
Cameron
Got
Hayward.
it, man.
Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Henry. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune situation. Kate, I've talked to you over the years. The transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On third down, smaller. Put down defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
4th down, here's Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of the wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first point of this game just before halftime. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, set. Viking 18. Go.
On first down, Howard. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Howard, first and 10.
Good guy. Yeah.
It's intercepted.
Get out, man.
Nate Wiggins has got it.
I'd like to throw the match in.
He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
Get some space
I love the way you know the dun. I love the way. I love it.
Baltimore.
Peace.
The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
He won.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's weird. I mean, sometimes it works. Couple things at the end.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
Taking that.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down. Now Boswell on to send this away. Ali to return it. That hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20.
Is it good? I love that safety though.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
See if he's gonna be on.
Jackson throwing here.
See if he's gonna be on.
Gets it downfield.
Change it up one time. Change it up one time.
And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20.
Yeah, you want to catch it. So,
They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, it's Henry.
yeah.
They will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Howard to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take it out just short of it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
He's got a man in motion. Howard now to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end.
Ooh, bang him from that stuff.
Pick up down to the 22. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays now, the seam or big tight ends are in favor, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Rocco 80.
Going for it.
Oh no, he's a game, man.
Forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that, they open a bigger one down the road.
No. Okay.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
21 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Going with King Henry here. Can't with that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Block the ball.
This one left for Lamar.
Okay, Lamar.
This time they go. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Shit, he still went down way behind.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Yeah, I like the way he moved him down. I think he hit him.
To the air on 3rd and long.
Yeah.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Nah, I can hit him up this
I'm
time.
surprised to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
Jackson.
Don't drop that one.
Has his man. It's cut by Andrews.
Oops.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
Take it
And
out
he is
for it,
finally
Andrews.
out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
And that may work. See what he hit him.
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, the QB made something
Open
happen.
eye,
He
you
got some
block
yardage,
right
but the play
there.
didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Steelers first down.
First down from the 42.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Howard out of the pistol here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Maybe everybody get the body out here.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear.
Yeah.
You can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave them with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Howard throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, get that. That's the coverage. Got a chance to make that drive, I think.
And into the end zone he goes.
Let's take that one.
Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively,
That is what work I have to do.
period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway.
So, I'm out of there.
This is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. One drawn up here for Lamar. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
Took him a minute to go there. Already twice.
Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Lamar out of the pistol. Completed to Flowers. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
I like that.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And back to Flowers they go. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play. As the Sockers made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
I tried to get him out of there.
Outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Still good.
Jackson.
A little bit of fire. That was very good, but
Davis. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his cap.
The Saints on already. Watch out for him, actually.
An opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Yeah, too many good quarterbacks over there.
They'll throw. Here's Shock.
Get it back. No.
And get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Shock. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
To throw now, Shock. The pass caught by Olave. And
have to get on my man.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Get on! Get on! They find some open field here.
Bye-bye.
And all the way in for
Stay
the
in.
Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now Shuck.
I get that. Nope.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long. Here's Shuck. It's caught inside the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Some good plays in the passing game right now for New Orleans. They have another 1st down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That is caught by a touchdown, New Orleans.
You said you so bad your hand was hungry.
A great play there.
Fat foot, my
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
14, Ravens 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's get out of there.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Get that to it. I watch him go to the sideline.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Down right around the 20.
That ain't so much. I didn't even pick that
that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I was on RPO.
6 yards there off the screen, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there.
Yeah,
I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
Oh, come on, pass interference again on my own man.
Blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second,
my own man.
Lamar Jackson is gone. You've got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
Man, guys.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Jackson now.
Can't shake that nigga.
His big tight end. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shuck now to throw.
Okay.
Completes it to Olave.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
New Orleans. Chris Olave on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints have moved out in front. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Get the velocity start. Get out of there.
That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 8. Now Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 30 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Throwing, Shuck. That is caught by Vele. Now
Wait that one time out.
by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Saints.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Vele. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
6, Warriors, 17. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he gets us down inside the 35.
That's like his average.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck.
Look at that.
Oh, that is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To the air again is Shuck.
Look at that. Burnt that. I don't know who that is going to. We were sharing on my reads with her.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before
Fuck it up. There we go.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1.
Oh, you let that go next time.
You'll take punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson.
Okay, look at that up.
He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Let me drop my picks over here.
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. That's completed right side to Palmer. Now 2nd and 9.
At the Ravens' 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
It's third down. Third and ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Look at that. Come on. You know where it's going. Still in
the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 30 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 31. Ravens 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Special team.
Escapes the defender. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
He tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Henry up the middle. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
That's another Baltimore.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the Saints' 5-yard line.
Now the first carry for their fullback. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
That's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Give me that. Give me that. Alert. Can't drop too.
It's intercepted.
Set him
Picked
up.
off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are right back in this football game. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. A determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Okay, Henry.
And brought down, but not before
Could be the 4th quarter to be gone, but I'm not
13 yards on the play.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Roll it up.
Time. All
Roll it
3
up.
timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, design run for their wideout. Well, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 3rd and goal. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Why did you do that? Oh, okay. My bad. Gotta take it 14 for a touch.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here comes 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. Back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he comes back with one complete. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. And he'll stop the clock with 5 seconds to go there on the spike. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Too easy. Good shit.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good. Makes the score Saints 38, Ravens 35.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Give me that, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You talk too soon, nigga. You talk too soon, nigga. You talk too soon, nigga. Don't give me a second, nigga. Gamers. Talk too soon.
When you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close.
Never under this stretch like Gucci, nigga. Talk too soon.
That much scoring, and it still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses.
Yo, I seen it here too. I want to see it one more time.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA
Look,
Sports.
he was just looking at that shit the whole time, though. Stay with it.
Here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Spoke too soon. How about nigga say good game? You don't say nothing else. Man and gods don't like it. You could just laugh at the end. Spoke too soon. He was wrong about whatever. I dropped one of my usual words, but I'm still mad about it. Alright, I need 3 more. What's that? 7 in a row. I'm playing that one.